Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brian, and welcome to 7:10 a.m. We go live in 2 minutes, guys, and it is Super Friday. We're getting crazy. The Super Bowl's in Las Vegas, Nevada. People are freaking out. Things are going crazy, guys. The world is going crazy, guys, and we're gonna check it all out in 2 minutes, guys. We go live in two on the It's 7:10 a.m. Wakey Wakey morning show, guys. We got a hell of a show for you this morning. It's Friday. I'm ready to talk Super Bowl. I'm ready to talk some football. We're ready to talk all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. All right, guys, we will be back in 2 minutes. We go live in two.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y guandules no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
Oh, yeah, we are live, guys. Good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing out there? It is Super Friday, guys. Super Bowl Friday, if you will. We got the big game coming up this weekend. Who's ready for some good old football Super Bowl weekend? Dank style, guys. I'm excited. It's kind of nice with the Super Bowl kind of in Vegas. There's like a whole, 100 miles away. There's a whole buzz going on. You can know the city is going crazy right now, guys. Who watched that? I know we got some wrestling fans in here, some people who aren't, but who watched that WWE press conference from live from Vegas yesterday? $10,000 a ticket. is what they were getting for the press conference. And I personally think you could see the first fingerprints a la not Vince McMahon. This had a very UFC vibe to it. It was the face off. It was on stage. Really reminded me of a Conor McGregor type of event. You know, it, it, I kind of liked it. You could definitely see the difference between a non McMahon running it and when a McMahon ran it. It's like you just see the fingerprints are different on it. It'd be an interesting time, man. WrestleMania is going to be huge this year. Hopefully, I know I'm excited for it. They're doing it right, man. Definitely doing it right. I was hoping that they would announce next year WrestleMania would be in Vegas. That's what I was hoping what the whole press conference was going to be. We didn't get that announcement, but man, the second they do WrestleMania in Vegas, I'm all over it, guys. All right, we got a lot of people up in here this morning. Good morning, guys. Who do we got? We got good morning, Teresa Deller. Good morning, Mojave Martian. How you doing, buddy? Matt Workman. How's it going? How's the adventuring out there? How's that working in the rain, man? All this weather. That's gotta be not fun. Tim W, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Rosie Key, good morning. Back to retro, how you doing? Um, everyone prayers for Lonnie. Oh. Everything okay with Lonnie? Lonnie's at the ER. Oh man. Yeah, prayers and thoughts and prayers go out to Lonnie. I didn't see that. Anything special happen at the yeah, kinda. It was more just all talk. The Rock turned heel. Which you kind of, I guess it kind of just showed that it's a work the whole time, the storyline with Cody. They're making some money, man. I saw a meme of The Rock and Roman Reigns in a bank vault just pouring money into it, laughing. um, Pay people more when it's raining, so all good. Do they really? Do they really? That's good. That's really good, man. Especially hey, out here. Yeah, I can see the local place be like, "Yeah, it never rains here. We'll sign up for that." And then all of a sudden it rains for 4 days and Matt Workman's like 100, 200, 300, 400. Lonnie said shortness of breath and pain. Oh my god, that's not good, man. Sounds like heart attack stuff. Poor Lonnie. Hopefully it's just anxiety or something, man. Hopefully it's nothing super serious. Yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to our buddy Lonnie, man. That's not good. That's not good at all. Poor buddy. We'll keep checking in on him, guys. If you get any updates, please throw it up in the chat. I don't have my phone. My phone wouldn't charge last night, and so I got it on another. He does have heart issues. I got it on another charger, so my I don't have access to my phone right away, guys. Yeah. So WWE, I have a feeling they will be doing a WrestleMania in Vegas very, very soon. Let's see, what do we got? 41 arrested in LA County retail theft bust, guys. So I think they've been getting enough shit about it for the last year or so, if not even further, about all the thefts happening in California. I don't know if you guys seen this, but California Governor Gavin Newsom was on a Zoom call and somebody recorded it. It was like a meeting, and he was kind of showing how out of touch he was. This is a pretty obvious situation for anyone. San Francisco, they don't even leave their windows up anymore on their cars when they park them because people are just running up, smashing their windows, grabbing what's ever inside. The police are even telling people to not put stuff in your car. Just leave your windows rolled down, don't have anything in there, and you're fine. So I mean, and then the smash and grabs. There's no accountability anymore. There's no bail. So you don't need bail anymore. So if you commit a crime, certain crimes, you just get let go. What's the consequences? You're a homeless dude. You're someone you don't really know. It's insane. Newsom's at where was it? I think he said CVS or Rite Aid. It was like some kind of drugstore, and he was checking out. And he said a woman walked in, grabbed a bunch of shit and just started walking out. And he was so offended. And he looked at the cashier and he's like, "Hey, aren't you going to do something about that? They're stealing." And the cashier looked at him, not knowing who he was. And he's like, "Yeah, I can't. It's the governor." And the governor's like, "What do you mean the governor?" And he's like, "Yeah, there's no accountability anymore. The governor, he put laws in, and now, they don't arrest them. The police don't even show up anymore." And he was so offended. He's like, "No, that's not true." And no, it is true. It just shows how out of touch he is. So I think with that kind of people making fun of him now because of it, I think they're really buckling down on trying to bust some of these people. So amid an increase in smash and grab thefts targeting the Southern California retailers, a bust operation led to the arrest of 41 suspects. Los Angeles County Sheriff deputies conducted retail theft patrol at various stores, including Target, Walmart, Macy's, Ultra Beauty, Ross, Dress for Less. During the operations, 41 suspects were arrested with over $10,000 in stolen merchandise was recovered. Photos of the bus released by authorities show thieves being cornered by deputies. Some of them were still holding the stolen merchandise as they attempt to leave the store. Since the inception of our task force, we have arrested 438 suspects to retail theft. 309 cases have been successfully fired. Oh, Rob Peacock of the LASD Major Crimes Bureau. The Retail Task Force was created in August 2023 to stop the rising number of flash mob style thefts in LA. Well, that's good. Like they go out there for a day and they bust some people and they're like, "Look at these numbers." But what about the day-to-day stuff, man? Like, unless you're going to be there every day and show these criminals that, hey, we're not going to stand for this. You are going to jail if you shoplift. That's what we need to get back to. Like, again, you're just going to get a ticket. They're going to kick you out. If you're a homeless dude, what do you care about a warrant? You know? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Officials try to ID one of 6 victims in the desert slayings. So you guys remember this? I think it was that cartel thing. So what's the word I'm looking for? Supposedly, um, it was according to sources, it was a cartel deal. The massacre took place about 20 miles northwest of uh, Alento on the evening of January 23rd. According to San Bernardino County Sheriff, the victims later identified as 22-year-old Franklin No Bonilla called 911 to say he had been shot. Deputies responded to the area with the assistance from California Highway Patrol airship, located 5 bodies. The 6th victim was discovered the following morning. The investigators believe the deadly shooting stemmed from a dispute over illegal marijuana. While the sheriff's victims had been shot, 4 of them, well, all the victims had been shot. 4 of them had also been burned. San Bernardino County Sheriff Shannon Dickus confirmed at the news conference 4 of the 6 men had been killed, are identified as um, out of Hesperia, El Mirage, and in that area. And I can say their names, but do you guys really care? Like, we don't know who they are. Officials are asking for public's help in identifying an additional victim. He is described as a Hispanic male between the ages of 30 and 60. That's a big number there. Between 30 and 60 years old. Standing 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing 142 pounds, and medium length curly black hair or brown eyes. The victim has a large surgical scar on his right forearm that extends to the upper arm, likely from a surgical plate in the right forearm. Another large linear scar on the outside of his right elbow and forearm, according to San Bernardino County news release. On his left forearm, there is an irregular scar near the elbow area, and there's also a linear scar on his right thigh. Okay. Oh, he's dead. I was like, how do they know this? Like, are you telling me? Yeah, but yeah, so he's dead. They just need to figure out who he is. Additionally, he has a tattooed the word Geo or Gia on the left side of his chest. 5 men who were later arrested, identified as suspects, all facing charges of murder and robbery. The brutal killings remain under investigation, and anyone with information is urged to contact the San Bernardino County Sheriff. So they're trying to figure out, man, I don't, okay, so I don't buy some of this. Hey, Supernova Mike, I don't buy, like, okay, when the police, they have the resources to do stuff like this. They've already busted everybody. Like, it's crazy. During the Capitol Hill riots, they were able to identify everybody there within like 2 days. So you're telling me when you're motivated, you can find all these dudes. But if we don't have the resources, if it's a normal crime, if it's a crime that happened to you or me, they're not doing that. But all of a sudden, they can figure out some dude like in a crowd of 1,000 people that has a scar from here to here, like. Yeah, they're holding back. They're holding back. Anyone orders online these days, any one of these stores will close no matter what. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. It is. Online's a new thing. It's kind of like it's a new present, guys. You know, times are a changing. All right, what else we got real quick? Kobe Bryant statues happening. We covered that yesterday. Woman rescued after falling 25 feet into a septic tank in Fontana. Oh my goodness gracious. Emergency rescued a woman who was trapped for 2 hours after falling into a septic tank outside a mobile home in Fontana. Crews were sent to the 8200 block of Cherry Avenue at 9:45 a.m. when someone heard screams coming from a deep hole. We found 40-year-old woman down approximately 25 feet, what was determined to be an abandoned or previously used septic tank. Um, San Bernardino County fire spokesman Eric Sherwin said. Oh my God. Sky 5 was over at the scene at 11 as rescue personnel from multiple agencies worked on a plan to save the woman. The hole, which officials initially described as a sinkhole, opened up a brick covered porch area as the woman was walking outside the mobile home. The victim was awake, talking while she waited for rescuers to get her out, San Bernardino. Ooh, that's probably stinky too. Our approach to that was space rescue. Blah blah blah. A rope system was used to pull out the victim. She was taken to a nearby hospital via ambulance. Fell straight into a fucking into a freaking septic tank. Oh, for 2 hours inside the septic tank. Yeah, ooh is right. Could you imagine, Teresa Deller? Could you imagine if that happened to you with your sense of smell? Oh my God, that would just be insane, right? Oh, oh, she does. He have a sense? Do you smell, Teresa? Don't know. What was it? You don't smell, right? But then with cologne, yeah, she's like a superhero. She's like Daredevil. She has all these superpowers, and sometimes I forget. All right, get in to W. The taste, okay, yeah. And so yeah, so like with cologne, right? Like so if people wear extra cologne around Teresa Della, I guess you can taste it, right, Teresa Della, because you can't smell it, so it gets like super overwhelming. Like I said, yeah, she's like a superhero. Carolyn, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Oh man, I heard you guys have been getting bursts. I talked to my son up in Colorado. I said you guys have been getting bursts of snowstorms up there. Um, probably beautiful with the mountains and the snow and all the fun stuff. All right. Yes, and it makes me sick. All right, guys, let's get into some shout outs. It's a shout out. Get your homeless wiener out. All right, guys, let's get into some shout outs. You want to get blown up on the shout outs? You want to get commented out? All you need to do is say hi in the chat, guys, and we'll shout you out. Let's do this thing. right, Dingsters. Let me check on Lonnie real quick. I'm going to throw out a deal. Bear with me 1 minute, guys. I just had to go grab my phone off of the charger. Yeah, I wouldn't charge last night for some reason. Let me just reach out to Lonnie here while it's on my mind. Because you guys know me, if I don't do it while it's on my mind. All right. All right. Hopefully he's doing good, our buddy Lonnie. Shout out to Lonnie, guys. Feel better, buddy. Wherever you're at, feel better. All right, Mojave Martian's in the house, guys. How's it going, Mojave Martian? Do Martians like the rain? That is the question. Matt Workman, how's it going, buddy? Teresa Deller's in the house, not falling into septic tanks. Tim W, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? How's that knee doing in this weather, man? Woo, I know my joints are freaking. Oh, and it's getting cold, man. Getting so cold. Who else we got? We got Chantel. How you doing, Chantel? How's life in Kingman? How you liking the snow up there? Who else we got in here? Rosie Key is in here this morning. Good morning. We got Back to Retro Review. Guys, go check out Back to Retro, Mod Squad, The Asylum. Go check out all the channels over there, guys. They got some good content. A lot of stuff. It's growing like crazy. I love the crossover between the two channels. A lot of good stuff happening, guys. So go check out them. Show them some love. What else we got? We got Supernova Mike. Supernova Mike's in the house. Howdy ho. Got Carolyn in the house. We got John Phantom in the house. Best thoughts and prayers are with you, Carolyn. Hopefully it's a good day. Get out there, get some sun, get out there and get some stuff happening. What else we got? I'm ready for summer, ready to get back to the beach. You're getting your beach body on, buddy. Yeah, it's been chilly out in months here in Florida. Does Florida really get chilly though? What's the coldest Florida's gotten in the recent just is it like us? Do you guys get like down in the 60s and that's usually winter? It's almost all melted away. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. How are the dogs doing, Carolyn? Haven't heard about the dogs lately. Hopefully all the dogs are hanging in there, keeping warm. Old Rosie, she's still in bed right now, sucking it up, guys. She's been looking out. I have a window on my bed. She's been obsessed with looking out the window lately, getting all crazy, barking at people. It's so weird. I guess, territorial. When she's at the house, boy, she'll bark at anyone. Second we get off the thing, she ain't barking at no one. She's looking for pets. Oh, man. So big shout out to everyone. It snowed in Florida before, really rare. Yeah, it snowed here once too, or a couple times. I remember it was like 5 or 6 years ago, and it was enough to where it actually stuck on the ground. First time like in 20, 50 years or something, 100 years. But yeah, pretty interesting. Good times, guys. Good times. All right, let's get into today in history, guys. Let me get this going here. Today in history. If we don't know the past, we are doomed to repeat it, guys. And man, we got so much stuff happening in the world. It's good to know, like some of the things that we're dealing with right now, we've already kind of dealt with, and we just need to buckle it up and deal with it, guys. Pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, as our grandparents used to say. All right, guys, so let's check out today in history for 2/9. Here we go.
Today in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, let's unlock the mysteries of our history, guys, or our history of our histories. We got some birthdays in the house today, guys. We are looking at Alice Walker, American writer, was born February 9th, 1944. She turns 80 today. Happy birthday, Alice Walker. Zheng Zai, Chinese actress, was born in 1979. Alice Walker, we just talked about. Joseph E. Stiglitz, American economist. Who is your favorite American economist, guys? Blow up those blow up those comments. Carole King, American singer-songwriter, was born in 1942. And then Carmen Miranda, Portuguese-born singer and actress, was born, guys. In 1757, Calcutta was restored to British control. Concluded in this day in 1757 by Robert Clive, the Treaty of Alangar restored Calcutta, now Kolkata, um, which Clive had recovered in January from Sari Darava to British control, as served to the prelude to the seizure of Bengal. In 2002, Princess Margaret, who, as King George VI's second daughter and the younger sister of Queen Elizabeth, struggled to balance her independent spirit with her duties as a member of Britain's royal family, died in London in 2002. It's one you don't hear too much about. 1996, German physicist Peter Ambers and his team of scientists synthesized chemical element 112, a heavy transmarian element that was later named Coperkin. Is element 112? Is that what Bob Lazar talked about? If you guys don't know who Bob Lazar is, Bob Lazar is a guy who, whistleblower, if you will, who came out against Area 51. And they basically made him like he didn't exist. Okay, his was element 115, not 112. Okay, so a little different, a little different. But yeah, old Bob Lazar, man, that's a fascinating story, especially like with some of the evidence that's coming out now. And you're like, man, I don't think he was wrong. I don't think he was lying. So element 112 was invented today, guys, or discovered. 1984, Soviet Premier Yuri Andropov died 15 months after succeeding and was replaced by Konstantin Chernyakov. In 1943, the Battle of Ganasada, and no, that's not right, ended with an Allied victory over Japan. 1940, South African novelist, critic, translator J.M. Coetzee, who won the 2003 Nobel Prize for Literature, was born. And then Qianlong, the fourth emperor of the Qing dynasty, abducted, was succeeded by Genka. And that was in 1796. And that was your today in history, guys. Tomorrow, you got a few birthdays, guys. You got Glenn Beck, George Stephanopoulos, Jim Cramer, and that's about it. Let's see. American Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple died tomorrow, guys, in history. A lot of good stuff. We won't be going live Saturday, you know, but we will be dropping the Super Bowl commercial today, guys. Probably in a few hours. I'm still doing the touch-ups. I had to render. It's a big boy commercial, so I had to use the big boy computers and the supercomputers for editing. I usually use my tablet, but it didn't have the power to do it today, guys. So that's coming up. We got a lot of good stuff. We'll probably be doing some Super Bowl stuff. Might be doing some Super Bowl challenge. Let's do a Super Bowl challenge. That'd be fun. DNA. Hey, Lonnie, there he is. Lonnie, how you doing, buddy? How you feeling? Lazar talked about element 115. Something like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what yeah. So I just got confused about the elements, but yeah, we got to cover that. So you know what? Maybe that we'll do on Tuesday. Just talk Bob Lazar. That's kind of interesting. Oh, man. Oh. Getting old, guys. Getting old. All right, guys. Today at 4:20, we're going to be going live. Hey, Eric. Good morning. Good morning. How's life treating you, buddy? Are you ready for the Super Bowl? We are going to be unboxing something different. It's a collectible, and maybe we give it away. We are unboxing for all you Star Wars fans. We are unboxing Lola. That's right. Princess Leia's companion, the little robot, her droid. If you guys watched Obi-Wan, the Obi-Wan series, with young Princess Leia, she has this droid that follows her around everywhere, much like an R2D2. Well, we got the life-size replica prop of Lola, guys. We're going to unbox it. We're going to see all the bells and whistles. We're going to see how cool it is, if it actually looks like the real deal. It's going to be a pretty good unboxing, guys. Still in the ER, but we'll let you all know. Yeah, please do, Lonnie. Definitely, please do. Eric, Death to Smoochie was an interesting movie. Death to Smoochie is kind of an interesting movie. Nope, Mama says football is the devil. Yeah, I don't get wrapped up in it, but it's the big time of year. So we get all into it. Yeah, definitely, Lonnie. We want to see you on Sunday, buddy. So definitely take it easy and don't push yourself, man. Hopefully the doctor's got you under control, man. Um, so yeah. So there's that. All right, guys. So join us at 4:20. We're gonna be unboxing Lola, guys. All right. So it is Super Bowl Sunday, guys, or Super Bowl weekend. Um, let's see. Looking at some of this news, Super Bowl Sunday, guys. Um, Yeah, the airports, man. I can't even imagine what Las Vegas airport's going to look like Monday morning. Holy crap. It's going to be weird. An estimated 500,000 fans are expected to flood into the Las Vegas Strip for Super Bowl this weekend at Harry Reid International Airport. Has added 60 extra flights this weekend to handle the influx of visitors. Security is being stepped up with thousands of local, state, and federal officers working to secure Sin City. Sunday is the Super Bowl, but Monday is our Super Bowl, Harry Reid International Airport said. Official Guadalupe Castallo said, "We have officers that have been deployed from across the nation to join us here to assist on making sure passengers get through security." About 10 miles from Allegiant Field, Henderson Executive Airport rolled 18 extra acres of overflow parking for private jets. They are expecting 8 times more jets than average to park here. 1,100 have been given slots to take off and land at 3 area airports. It's likely a new record. Man, there's some money coming into Vegas this weekend. Private jets, guys. They're saying they're having 1,100 extra private jets than normal are coming through. All eyes will be on either pop star Taylor Swift. Will be in Vegas to cheer on her boyfriend, Travis, whatever his name is, Kelsey. Swift has a concert in Tokyo on Saturday night as part of her. Oh wow! But in theory, should have enough time to make it back for the game. So she's performing Saturday in fucking Tokyo, and then gonna fly back and hit the Super Bowl. Woo! Talk about a jet setter, man. That's crazy. Several airlines have added extra Swift themed flights this week. American Airlines listed from Kansas City to Las Vegas on Friday and Saturday with the number 1989 as reference to Swift's birth year and the name of one of her most successful albums. Oh, I guess everyone's getting into it. And then we talked about what is it? We talked about um, oh shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh, the wedding chapel. We talked about the wedding, the chapel that was offering him a free. The billionaire. We're gonna offer the billionaire a free. And the worst part, come down to Naked City in Las Vegas by the Strat, and we'll give you a wedding, Taylor Swift. Hey, you know what? They got publicity for it. Yeah, they got huge publicity for it. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Um. So much going on down there, man. I can't even imagine Fremont Street, the Strip. Oh man, it's just gonna be insane down there. I'm staying as far away as I can, guys. So, okay, let's go. So the over-under. The bet, it has the 49ers -2. The over-under is 47.5. So Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs shut down Baltimore Ravens to win the AFC Championship game. Let's talk betting, guys. Let's see. The 49ers opened as a 2.5 favorite in the Super Bowl at BetMGM, though the line barely shifted to 1.5 minutes after it was posted and moved back to 2 points in the Niners' favor. Has remained there. The underdog has covered the spread in the past 3 Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes is getting a lot of legacy talk this week. If he leads the Chiefs to the win, he'll enter very rare territory as a 3-time Super Bowl champion, and he's only 28. Could you see him chase Tom Brady's 7 rings? That could be something interesting, huh? On the other hand, victory for the 49ers would change the perception of head coach Kyle Shannon. Shannon has been close to winning titles multiple times, but is known for super shortcomings. Meanwhile, Niners quarterback Brock Purdy trying to shake up on the quarter level. But beyond obvious coach quarterback storylines, we got the rankings of the top 10 figures who will matter the most in this Super Bowl, guys. If you're betting is a big factor in the Super Bowl. Betting is always going to be a big part of the Super Bowl. And in Vegas, too, man. Even if you're not a gambler, if you're a sports fan and you're in Vegas, you're going to put money on the game. You know you are. You're going to be at the table playing crap. I mean, if you're coming to Vegas just for the Super Bowl, you're dropping some coin, man. What did Teresa Diller say? Wedding Chapel, I'm sorry, but I got to laugh every time I watch Cops. You would have made a good call, mate, Brian. Look at everyone talking about Taylor. 1989, I was in jail. Yeah, keep that ticker working, Lonnie. Keep that ticker, man. Got to give you some castor oil. Lube all that shit up, buddy. Yahoo Sports is reporting. Let me see. Las Vegas is the main character for this Super Bowl, guys. Yeah, other than like New Orleans or somewhere like that, I don't really remember so much buzz being around the city of the Super Bowl. So that's definitely it's something to watch. And that's everyone is excited, man. It's a big thing. I actually remember this. They're saying the sports town can be traced back to the early days of Jerry Tarkanian's UNLV. I actually was going through my baseball cards the other day, and Larry Johnson signed UNLV card. Being this close to Vegas at all the shows and stuff. Interesting. Tickets on pace for record highs, guys. I actually was looking at this the other day. So the tickets are an average for your lower level seats. You're averaging about $6,000 to $8,000 for your higher level, like way up in the rafter seats. If you go a little closer, you're averaging about, this was a couple days ago, anywhere from 9 to about 12 to 15,000. And then they have other tickets I saw go for 20,000. Yeah, just crazy. The cost is the cheapest ticket available on the secondary market, so you would be able only to get nosebleed. If you want seats closer to the field, you'll end up spending upwards to about $10,000 per ticket. Will Taylor Swift make the Super Bowl? She could, but it's not going to be easy. Swiftie is set to resume international leg of her tour. She's going to be in Tokyo. She could make it in time for the Super Bowl, but it's probably going to be a tough one. Practice field drama, guys. Super Bowl week started at least a small controversy. The 49ers officials said they were unhappy with the overly soft condition of the practice field at the UNLV campus. I actually have turf from the UNLV football field that I bought. The Chiefs, on the other hand, were set to practice at the Raiders facilities indoor, which included field. Unfair advantage, a chance, according to Goodell. He said multiple experts to standards. The NFL Players Union wasn't so forgiving, saying the practice field is just another example of ongoing issues across the NFL. Field conditions, this won't be the last we hear of the issue. Usher is set for the halftime show. Couldn't we get someone better? Usher's kind of a has-been, right? I mean, Usher is, I never really cared for him that much. Usher is set to headline the halftime show. Couldn't you get someone relevant? The 8-time Grammy winner wrapped up a residency in Las Vegas in December and is set to release an album on Sunday. And does anyone care? Reba McEntire will sing the national anthem ahead of the Super Bowl. Post Malone will perform America the Beautiful. I'd rather see Post Malone than fucking Usher perform. And Andre Day will perform Lift Every Voice and Sing during the pregame festivities. So final bowl predictions and matchups to watch, guys. So their predictions. This isn't mine. I'm going to give mine today on the 420 show, guys. Who do they pick? They're saying 49ers, guys. They're saying 49ers will cover the spread, -2. So what do you guys think? All that's going on in Vegas. Man, who's going? I saw the Madman. Jeremy was up there. Anyone going to check out the festivities, guys? Let me know. Take some photos, do your thing. Food, man. Who's going to get into some good food this Super Bowl? I went shopping yesterday. I got some brats. I got barbecue wings, a bunch of stuff. I might not even I might just eat them to eat them, not even for Super Bowl, but they had the stuff on sale. So, um, just crazy. All right, guys. So let's get into this the Super Bowl headaches. Super Bowl is right around the corner while some of the NFL's best athletes are busy preparing themselves for the biggest games of the year. Not every Las Vegas local is happy. The Kansas City Chiefs will face the San Francisco 49ers February 11th to crown the 2023 season's champion. Fans have eagerly been awaiting the game, not just so they can hopefully cheer on their team to victory, but also they can get a glimpse of Taylor Swift, who is expected to attend after flying in from Tokyo. While Las Vegas is accustomed to being packed with tourists, officials are expecting an additional 200,000 visitors for a total of over 500,000 Super Bowl fans for the weekend. Even though the event is bound to generate lots of money for the city, just months after the Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix closures that angered a lot of Las Vegas locals, residents have experienced a variety of new disruptions. Well, did we get it? Yeah, there we go. According to KTNV, the first set of road closures started Saturday, January 3rd. Sports could begin construction in front of the Bellagio fountains. Yeah, man, traffic is a nightmare. I was supposed to go up yesterday for my physical therapy, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll go back on Tuesday. There are not only interruptions that Las Vegas residents have had to deal with in the lead up to the big game. NFL officials announced that there would be several closures near the stadium so that Super Bowl could go as smoothly as possible. That's right by the freeway too. For Trudy Kilman, the founder of the Compassion Initiative Las Vegas, Super Bowl coming to the city is detrimental. She says that she's been a Las Vegas resident for 19 years, told Newsweek that the last 8 years her organization has been working with the unhoused. Some Las Vegas unhoused population live in tunnels under the city, and unfortunately, she said these people are being forced to move. During November's Las Vegas Grand Prix, the police department cleared out these tunnels and didn't provide any extra services, such as buses to shelters. They just ran them out. Um, that's a problem you see when you get big events coming into cities and they don't want the homeless to be an issue. They run them out, put them in a certain section of town where they're not worried about them. And then it's a problem. They need to figure out a better way to sweep these. The city sweeps these encampments, as they always do when national or international events are coming to town. We have visitors from Washington, D.C. during F1. Our tunnel community came topside and lined the strip. We have 14,000 homeless and 2,000 shelter beds. Where are they supposed to go? I've been embedded in this community for 8 years. 400 million a year have been earmarked to address our crisis, and no progress has been made. When our city begins these sweeps for political or sporting events, getting national and international attention, they come into these areas with police, dump trucks, and backhoes. They literally start dumping their sleeping bags, tents, IDs, medication, and clothing into trucks, and it's headed for the landfill. Kilman explained that these people are forced into areas of the community, and residents often find camping in their yards. That would be nuts to see like homeless camping in your front yard because they got ran out of their tunnels. We need to provide temporary MASH style encampments for this community out of public sight to preserve. Vegas does have a really bad homeless community, man. I mean, we talk about all the homeless wiener out there, but no, it's just the other day when I was up there for physical therapy, I was driving and I didn't see his wiener, but it was on the fucking highway, on the main highway, and the dude's like on the sidewalk, 2 feet from the street, back, and he has his dick out and he's peeing like right in the middle of the street, man. His back was to us, so I mean, I guess that's something. But just, I mean, everywhere you go in Vegas, man, it's pretty bad. And people lose everything there. I know it's cliche, but I mean, I've witnessed it, man. In Laughlin, I've witnessed it in Vegas. People come with these delusions of grandeur. They think, and they get caught up in the gambling, man. And next thing you know, their ticket's gone to go back home. Maybe they don't have the family with the money and they're stuck in Vegas and they have nowhere to go. And then 7 weeks later, they're still there and they're trying to survive. And, now they are Vegas homeless. It happens way more than you think it would. Yeah, it's just crazy. They do need to do something with that, man. I remember, what was it, about 2 or 3 months ago? I, I told you, Brian, I had to go and I didn't see you there. Oh, finally, my weekend. Nice, nice, Chris. Yeah, smoke them up, man. Smoke them if you got them, guys. Um, yeah, it happens more often than you would think, man. Like movies like Leaving Las Vegas and all that. It's true, man. Like people come rolling through on vacation. I seen a guy about like 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago. We were driving back from physical therapy, and I had to stop at the railroad station, which is like your last casino on the stretch back home. And dude was in clean clothes, didn't look homeless, but he was asking for money because he apparently looked like he had, flew in or whatever, got to Vegas and had no way to leave. He spent all his money, gambled it all, nowhere to go. And, that desperation kicks in. You're like, God, I got to get home. It happens more than you would think, man. So, yeah, they definitely need to do something a little more. I like the MASH style units. I like that idea. The problem isn't really, I mean, with that, there's so much, what is it, mental health need assistance in that. It's hard, man. It's hard. Um, let's see what else we got cooking, guys. You know what? Before we wrap it up, let's look at this real quick. Top for Super Bowl. We looked at the worst, guys. We looked at the worst. Let's see what people are buying this year for Super Bowl, guys. What are you looking forward food wise? Who's looking forward for the wings? Who's looking forward for um all the stuff? We're gonna do 96. Well, we're not gonna do all 96 of them. These are Super Bowl party food ideas, guys. You're looking for some stuff that you need. What about a buffalo chicken dip? We talked about this yesterday. Buffalo chicken dip's pretty good. I don't like it with the shredded chicken. It reminds me of cat food. I'm going to be honest. It reminds me of cat food. You can't go wrong with hot wings, guys. Get some freaking Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh, hot wings, guys. Who's looking forward to some hot? I'm getting hungry now. White chili with a kick. Chili. That's oh, you know what? If it's a party, Don't be bringing chili to the party, guys. No one will appreciate you bringing chili to the party. But if you're at home with the family, eat some chili, man. That sounds pretty good. What else we got? You got a savory cracker snack mix. That's a big one. Make it your own. Use like a Chex mix, guys. That's a good one. What about a margarita cake? Margarita cake is the perfect for a picnic or on a warm day. You'll be surprised with how closely it tastes to the real thing. Nice dessert. You guys are watching the game, drinking. Have some margarita cake, guys. What else we got? Sliders. Everyone knows sliders are the way to go. I actually bought some sirloin sliders, guys, to make. But what about brat sliders, guys? It's game time with these mini sausage sliders. Oh, brat. Why did I say brat? Brat sliders, guys. You cut it down the middle. You make it really good. Throw some coleslaw on there too. Woo! You're looking at some good stuff. What about some pizza, guys? Some sausage pizza. Who wants some sausage? Hey, Lonnie, I hear you want some sausage. Oh, man. Yeah, some pizza, man. Especially like homemade pizza. That goes good for Super Bowl. Toasted raviolis, guys. That's getting fancy. Getting fancy if you got toasted ravioli in your thing. Buffalo chicken croissant rolls, guys. So you get your buffalo wings, no bones, of course, and then you make your buffalo dip style, your stuffing. You put it inside your croissant. You throw it up. Oh man, so good. A little pocket goodness. Dip. You guys can't go wrong with a good dip, man. Like a hot dip, a cheese dip. What about slaw-topped beef sliders, guys? That sounds pretty good. Kebabs. There's another one. You can't go wrong with kebabs, guys. They're super easy. Yeah, don't forget how easy kebabs are to make, man. You got a barbecue. You're talking little pieces of meat. You're talking tomatoes. You throw them on there. Ba, 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 ba. Going to hop off. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Chantel. We appreciate you. I will see you through. Have a good Little Smokies wrapped in bacon with brown sugar sprinkled on top, baked for $3.50. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. That sounds really good. Tim loves his Little Smokies. Have a good one, Pamela. How you doing? How you doing out there? Yeah, so those are just some of the dishes, guys. What's some of the stuff you are making for Super Bowl? Blow up those comments. Let me know, guys. I am gonna get out of here. I got Rosie here waiting to go outside, guys. We will be back at 4:20, and then look for about 2 o'clock, guys. We'll be dropping the Super Bowl commercial. I'm excited about that. Then we got the wild weekend drops. Buy one, get two. Spoiler. Check out the Daily Dank, guys. Buy two, get one. Get on over there. Check it out. Appreciate you guys. Rosie appreciates you. Have a great weekend, guys. We'll see you at 4:20. We're unboxing some Star Wars. What are we going to give away? It'll be a good one, guys. So make sure you're tuning in. I will see you guys at 4:20. Actually, I'll probably see you guys at 2 o'clock. And have a good one, guys. Stay blessed.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See ya, Danksters. See ya, Danksters.